Do you guys believe in haunted mansions? Because this one behind me is supposed to be super haunted. A couple tried to build this castle and they both passed away. And the families continue to come back to try and reclaim it. And they keep leaving because they're saying it's haunted. They're saying they're seeing ghosts, they're saying they're seeing evil spirits. There's even been people in the hotels in the area that have left the hotel because they said they're seeing evil spirits in the middle of the night.
I don't know about that. I'm not sure how I feel about all that.
You want to go in?
Maybe if it was a group of us, but not just the two of us.
Move over, good girl.
So aside from the whole haunted mansion thing, the drive up to this is absolutely gorgeous. So we wanted to start our day with a nice little peaceful drive before we get our hands dirty again.
And yesterday we definitely got our hands dirty. We got a ton done. We were welding all day yesterday. We were cutting metal. We were putting up beams. It looked a little something like this. What picture? Alright, this is the moment where things start getting real. We're welding the deck together.
Square, baby.
Look at that, Kaylee. It's getting better. It's an improvement.
Alright. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's not perfect.
Alright, so now we're gonna put our second beam in. These 2 levels. And we gotta try to do it in this heavy wind. Look at everything falling. Snack time. Yeah, look right here. See that time lapse right up? Look how fast these clouds are moving right now. And look at these ones over here. It's all day long. Rich. Oh man. Toast stones? That's the word, right? Toast stones?
I think so. Patacombs?
Patacombs. It's fried plantain.
As Drew calls them, pantalones.
Is that what he calls them?
He did that by accident.
Hey Drew.
What up?
What do you call these?
Pantalones.
Pantalones.
Tostones.
Tostones or tostones, whatever. Friggin' fried plantain chips, they're the best.
Well, I would say snack time was great. Still got leftovers for later.
And now, time to get back to work.
Ready to get back to work? You ready to go? Yeah, well, let's ready. Come on, let's go. As I'm sure you guys can tell, the wind just hasn't let up at all. If anything, it may have gotten a lot worse. So we're doing the very best that we can. It's not like it's terrible, it's just a minor inconvenience and just making things a little bit more challenging. But what it's forcing us to do is learn. And what we recently learned yesterday is that what the locals use for wind are these trees. These are called portilla trees, they're also known as rosewood, and it's because they grow really, really fast. They're really, really strong. This is what all the coffee farmers here use to protect their plants from the wind. You can see it in here. In here's all coffee.
And something else we've recently learned is how to read wind charts. So it's basically these maps online that help you see when the wind is coming. So the good thing is, this Friday, the wind is supposed to die down. So hopefully this is the last leg of it. we're dealing with it as best as we can, and then Friday, we'll have some relief.
How crazy does my hat look right now?
It looks fine.
So now we're getting back after it. I want to try to finish this platform today. What do you think? You think we can get it done?
I think we can.
We got a lot to do. But while we do all this, while we get started, we got to thank the sponsor for today's video. So today's video is sponsored by Surfshark. They've been sponsoring our channel now for 6 months. They're a VPN and they help keep all your information safe. If you do anything important online like banking or checking your YouTube channel or even just going on your email, it's so important that if you go into a public Wi-Fi network like a cafe or maybe a fast food joint or a restaurant and you connect to their Wi-Fi, it's so important that you use a VPN. So the reason that you want to use a VPN if you're on a public Wi-Fi network is if the network's unsecured, you're broadcasting all your information to everyone else that's connected on the network. So if the guy next to you in the restaurant or next to you in the library wants to get your information, they can. So what Surfshark does is it puts a middleman in between you and the person that's trying to get your information. So they keep all your information safe. And the best thing is you just download their app, put it on your phone to run in the background, and it protects you. So if you're looking for a good VPN to use, we recommend Surfshark. And the good thing is they're offering all you guys 83% off and your first month for free. So you'll find a link to Surfshark in the description and you can use promo code Nomadic to get your deal. Well, we've been making some mistakes. The progress today definitely isn't going as fast as we were hoping. If you look over here, we were off on this side by about an inch. So this beam was bent in by an inch, and we decided to cut it out, redo it all, cut out that weld, and redo this whole center beam for 1 inch. And we're starting to really think now, like, how much wrong is acceptable? Is it an 1/8 of an inch? Is it a 1/16 of an inch?
Right.
Is it a 1/2 inch? For us, I think even an inch is too much. We're trying to keep it all within like 1 inch.
I was supervised and I said, no bueno, friend. No bueno, no bueno, amigo.
Yeah.
If this was back when we were building the bus, when we were like in a rush and under the gun, we would have just gone with it.
Right.
But now we're in a place where we can get it all right.
So we may have jumped the gun a little bit this morning saying, let's have this whole thing done by today. It's now 5 o'clock. So I think the best that we can do is try to get these last 2 long beams in before sunset.
Beam number 1 out of 2.
Let's go, baby! Let's go, baby!
It's 8 a.m. I'm getting up after it early. I wasn't super happy with our progress yesterday, so I just wanted to make sure that today was a really productive day. So we have 5 beams done. Now what we need to start doing is doing the intersecting beams going this way. Well, check it out, you guys. Look what we got going on. We got these middle joists going across. We need to do these 3 all the way across. So, quarter of the way there. Not too bad, it's only 10 a.m. But this is why the progression of what we're deciding to build is so important. We started with the water tanks and the rain roof so we could learn how to, you know, dig holes, dig footers, and create a foundation. And then we went on to creating the foundation for the bus, and we learned how to use cinder blocks and how to pour concrete. And now we're moving on to our shed, and there's a ton of learning that's happening in the shed. We're learning how to work with steel really for the first time. Steel beams, welding. We're learning how to read an architectural plan, so when we go to build our house, we have all these skills and all this knowledge on what to do. just had to run into town to get some earmuffs, some water, and some sandpaper. The grinder's like killing my ears. I'm getting this like high pitch ringing, so I figured I'm probably doing some damage, so I might as well get some ear protection. And more importantly than that, I picked up my precious cargo. Did you get your cappuccino?
I got my cappuccino.
Well, it's nice to be able to talk to you guys because it hasn't been as windy anymore. And when it's windy, it's so hard to talk to you.
I know.
So now we can actually do it.
Yeah, it's warm today too.
I got you a new little accessory
Oh, you got me headphones.
to protect those little ears. So let me show you guys what we got going on. You'll see this square, this is what I was building earlier, and now we're putting an X in the middle. So Kaylee's over here just marking off. I'm sorry, you okay?
No, I got it.
All right, good. So Kaylee's over here just marking off the last cut to complete this X, and then we're gonna cut it. All right. That's one down.
Ooh, look at that.
One down, 1, 2, 3. 15 more to go. Well, you guys,
Don't walk too far.
we decided to put the camera down and just bang some workout.
Love
now
your shoes are untied. Careful.
And now we're testing it all out. See if I can do the turnaround.
Careful.
Let me give you a close-up look at what we got. Here's one square all done. Here's one square halfway done. And then we just built a bunch of the other squares. And we're getting there.
We're getting there. Maybe a few more days and this will be complete.
All right, and now for the far away look. Here it is.
Woo!
I'm pretty pumped about it.
Oh, it was all over.
I'm pretty pumped to I feel like it's giving me a lot of confidence
Yeah.
that we can build
Anything.
a lot of things.
Yeah. Well,
Especially our house. Like I'm ready to do the house next.
right, we're learning how to pour concrete, we're learning how to do foundations, we're learning how to weld, we're learning how to work with steel. And it's the perfect, I feel like, project to work on before we do the big stuff, the important stuff. Of course the shed's important, but this is like our little trial period,
That's
you know?
right. This is our time to learn. So, what the last few days. Got a lot done today. Still a ton more to do. We're gonna keep going at it.
Yep.
So, back here tomorrow morning. See you guys next time.
See you next time.